Hey everybody, horticulturist Gary Bachman, time for another daily dose of hort. What I wanted to share today is how we go about dehydrating the peppers that we harvest from the garden this year. And I've got several here that I've already prepared. I've saved seeds, the ones I want to save seeds from. And I just want to show you just simply how we go about dehydrating. And then when we get done, I'll show you how we then process and grind them and make them into, seasonings in the future. First thing we want to do is anytime we're working with peppers, whether they're sweet bell peppers or some of the hot peppers that we have, always wear gloves. I mean, I have, and I think I related back to that video we did with saving the Tabasco pepper seeds. I have, and you will, if you don't glove up with these peppers, you will rub your eye and you will regret it for about 3 hours after that. So anyway, so what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna put the peppers out on trays like this, then we'll go put them into the dehydrator, and I'll tell you about the dehydrator that I use, and the settings. Well, the first pepper we have here is Ají Peruvian. This is a pepper from South America that is used quite a bit in South American cuisine. It's not an extremely hot pepper, but it does have nice fruity notes in it that are really quite enjoyable. When you're spreading peppers out like this, I look at this. This is probably a little too thick. We really don't want everything kind of piled up on each other. So what I'm just gonna do this, and just spread that out on another tray. And we do something like that. And as always with, putting tags and plants are growing out in the garden, since I've got several types of peppers I'm going to put in the dehydrator, I'm going to put a tag on each one so I know exactly what we've got. Okay, so the next pepper I've got here that we're going to dehydrate are Calabrians. These are from the Calabria region in Italy, kind of down, in the boot area of Italy. And this is one of Bobby Flay, Chef Bobby Flay's famous TV chef, if you don't already know. This is one of his favorite peppers to use. And again, a little bit too many on a single tray. So we'll just go ahead and spread these out. Calabrians have a kind of a unique, fruity, almost a smoky kind of flavor to them, which are really pretty nice. Let me see, and I've got tags here. We'll tag those. Now the third kind of pepper that I've got here, these are Aleppos. These are originated in the Aleppo, Syria region. Again, this is another Bobby Flay favorite. These kind of have some smoke to them. Not talking about smoky flavor. I'm talking about they've got some good heat to them, but it's not obnoxious heat. So it makes the Aleppo and the Calabrian really a nice culinary pepper, because unlike some of the super hots like Ghost and Carolina Reaper, this is not going to blow your top of your head off when you eat this, but it will give you a really kind of a nice burn when you do eat it. And then the last pepper I've got here, this is a unique pepper. This was from Japan, and this is Mange Tobarashi. This is a kind of a thin-skinned sweet pepper. There may be a little bit of heat. Kate says there's a little bit of heat in here. I don't get it, but it has a really sweet flavor to it when you cook it. And I originally got this because I thought that this could have been like another pepper like shishito, where you can just blister it and eat it like that. Not so much. You need to cook these a little bit, but they do not have a lot of heat, and so they're kind of a pepper that most everybody can enjoy. Now I've got to go ahead and I've got to take these out to the dehydrator, and we'll pick it up then. Okay, so I've got the peppers on the dehydrator trays, and I'm going to put them in the dehydrators. These are a couple of, they are Excalibur 9 tray dehydrators that I really do like to use. And I'm just gonna, don't need to put them all into the same dehydrator. I think the peppers will dry out and dehydrate much better when you have a little bit of space in between the trays. And we'll just do this. Pardon putting my back to the camera here. But doing it like this, it gives a lot of room for the air circulation in these dehydrators. Oh, did I? What did I do here? I miscounted the trays. Look at that. I was thinking that there were only 6 trays, but there's 8 trays. Oops. So we'll do this, and we can make adjustments here. And this is a good example of why you put tags in everything, because I've totally mixed up all the different peppers. We'll put the fronts on, which will help hold the heat. Now I do want to point out, and I'm going to take the camera off of the tripod here. What I like about this Excalibur, and disregard my my recycle cans in the back of the picture. This Excalibur dehydrator, what it has, it's got temperature control where you've got timer, but you can also control how hot the dehydrator gets. And when you're dehydrating, that's really important. A lot of the cheaper dehydrators that are on the market only have one temperature, and it's set on hot. And if you dry herbs in a cheap dehydrator, it's too hot, they gray out, they don't look very appetizing. The Excalibur gives us some temperature control, where if we're doing herbs, we can dehydrate at 95 degrees. Now with veggies and the peppers like this, I like to do about 120 degrees, and we'll set the timer here on everything, but 120 degrees. Set the timer to go. We're probably looking at about 48 hours. So in a couple days, I'll come out here and I'll take a look at it. And by the way, when I say out here, this is on the back porch, because if you've got any type of hot pepper that you're dehydrating, the capsaicin will volatilize and it will drive you out of the house. I can say that because I have done that. Katie will blame me for it, but I have done this. So that's something you don't want to do. But anyways, that's the start of dehydrating these peppers. I'll give you kind of an update, when I pull them out, and then how we process them. So thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.